guys.
Remember the
Michael Phelps
rules.
water.
No, Michael Morgan, hold on there. Michael Morgan, please. Well, yo, uh, instantly five people I watch. Oh, that's incredible. Yo, Pookie.
Are the same 5E that them always a show.
Instantly five people I watch. Oh, that's incredible.
Hello?
Yo, Pookie.
The
Yo,
Hello?
same 5E that them
you
always
might
a show.
hear a echo.
Hello?
Yo,
Hello? Hello?
yo,
Hello?
5E that them
Hello?
you
always
might
a
hear
show.
Michael Morgan.
Yes, Michael Morgan.
Yo, yes, I'm hearing an echo.
Hello,
Right?
now hear me properly?
John
Yeah, I
Morgan.
hear you.
Okay,
Alright, so
cool,
hello.
cool, cool.
Yes, Michael Morgan. Are
Oh,
you not
alright. So
hearing?
hello, good night. Good night, one night, good night here, me I told you. This is the General Podcast. This is episode 5. We're going to be discussing we're going to be discussing fetishes. Yes, right. And at what point do fetishes become sexual deviancy to a point where it becomes kind of an issue.
When it gets out of
But
hand.
today we have please stop talking. Today
Nah.
we have Jeffrey Jr. Yes. We have
I'm sorry, that's not my
Moons.
name
We have
though.
Moons. We have Moons. Yes. We have Shan. Yes. We have Witty. Yes. We have Michael Morgan, and we have I have Pussy. Yes, right.
Yeah, Fuki, brother.
So yes.
Right.
So let Witty. Would you like to kick us off?
All right, cool. So, when it comes on to fetishes now, that is quite the long range. I think we kind of have a alto middle ground when it comes on to that. I would say, everyone here has a fetish, right? Like a fetish can be literally anything, correct? If I'm not completely
No.
wrong.
I am a Christian. I only believe in missionary. Cause missionary is the position of Jesus Christ. So if you don't believe in that, if you don't do that, you're gonna
Did
hell.
Jesus tell you that himself? Did Jesus tell you that himself? That's kind of strange. That's kind of
No, but
strange.
Mr. Inaroy, I believe that
Yes.
Whoa,
wouldn't that
where
technically
you
be
call
a
him? Hold on there. Where you call him?
isn't that his name?
Let's call him Jeffrey.
But yeah, wouldn't alright, so isn't a fetish basically your go to kink essentially as to what you like specifically? Isn't that what a
Yeah,
fetish
that's
is?
that's yeah, that's more or less
Well,
it.
wait. Does a fetish have to be something which is like sexual?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't have to be particularly.
Oh, cause I would like to believe I have a fetish for Jesus. You know.
Stop it. Stop it.
Amen.
Please
Hallelujah.
stop
Right there.
it. Because our fetish should be something more along the lines of they think that anything that isn't necessarily sexual in itself by itself, but you attach a sexual pleasure to.
Oh,
So, for
oh,
example,
I.
you might like feet. Feet by themselves aren't inherently sexual, but people like to
Oh,
fuck
foot
them and all those
fetish.
things. Yeah, so they're not
Oh,
inherently sexual by themselves, but people like to fuck them.
okay.
So wait. Can I ask a question? Because like I don't really know about them something. And, like this is my first time even hearing about a foot fetish. So like can you just
Really?
explain like so yeah for real like I have a very sheltered life. I give my
That's
life to Jesus.
crazy.
But no but like no but for real like could you just explain like how would a person have sex with a feet like
When
a
when
foot
you, when
or
you
whatever?
I don't
It's
take
not
part necessarily, but from what I've heard, when you put when you put the woman's 2 feet together and the little space between the 2 feet, I don't know, I'm not taking part, but I'm just imagining. When you put the
Oh
two
yes.
together,
That-
you have a
Because
space that you put your dick through, and it's fucking
Okay,
through.
all right. So all right. So if we were so okay. So if you were in the room and you have a foot fetish, that is what you would do, right? So that's what
Yeah,
you're saying.
you're
You have a
fucking.
foot fetish, and that is what you do.
mm,
Yeah,
that's not just that food fetish is not just about that, you know. Like
yeah. It does not. It can be
there
sucking
are
toes as
guys
well as well.
who
No.
not even sucking toes. Like there are guys who they don't do that with the feet, but they love to see feet looking good. Like I've
Oh,
Yeah,
heard
just
of
that's
like
it.
looking
guys.
at it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard of guys who spend money just making sure that the
Yeah.
girls' toes are always done. They always have brand new shoes. That they just love seeing feet looking good.
The one with the white
Not
nail polish and thing.
necessarily.
Okay, all right. So you're saying that just looking at it would be some form of satisfaction. So the question is now,
Yes.
like, how far would be too far?
when is a fetish too far?
No, first, more say how far a foot fetish can go as too far. Like, at
Well,
what point does the foot
so
fetish go?
the
Like,
feet
yo, chill.
collective. That's when the problem start coming on.
Hold on,
Yo.
them
I
in our
think we
area.
start telling people to put toes in your ass.
What?
What?
Wait, what?
Sorry,
We
what?
start telling
You
people to put toes in your ass. Or you want to
Whoa,
put your
wait.
ass.
toes
Yeah,
as in
because
toe.
I can't really think about apart from that. You're just penetrating things with your toes. That's as far as I can believe it goes.
Jesus Christ.
So, as
Oh
in,
Lord.
Jesus.
so whereas a male, or well, no, rather a female would put her toes in your ass. That's what you're saying. That's the
Yeah,
line you're
that's
Oh
going.
my.
Also,
Oh
kind.
my.
pegging.
Yeah.
So you would incorporate it into pegging.
No, not
Wait, hold
exactly.
on. Wait.
So
No.
wait, so wait, so wait, so wait, so wait. So what you're saying is that like I am so a person would be like one big toe away from pegging.
No, that's
That's what
sorry.
you say.
Pegging is a mental thing. Pegging is a mental thing.
What do you
That's
mean
why
by
So
pegging is a mental thing? What do you mean?
pegging is a mental thing. The males are attracted to having some having necessarily having a penis like structure up their ass. They're more
No, but I
attracted to
believe that's
domination.
false. I believe that's
It's,
false.
no, I remember. I think they're more attracted to the domination aspect of it, of being dominated by a woman than the actual having a penis up their ass.
Oh, I think that's called femdom, right?
Yeah, it's more
Femdom,
feminine.
yeah.
I think they're more attracted to the mental fiction of it. That's like when a man
Ah,
that getting kicked in the dick. They don't like that. Of course, it hurts, but they enjoy the domination of it.
no, but I have heard that males what the word is I forgot prostate that
Yeah.
when it
No,
Joe,
one that you know, right? Repeat it.
repeat
cause
that,
me
Jeffrey.
got not a prostate though. Me not a prostate though. But just want to say that right now though.
Oh, what do you
Me
mean?
not a
What do you
prostate, but me ear
mean? What
fit.
do you
No, what?
mean?
you
What
cut
do you
off in a
Me,
mean?
moment, you just
me,
you
me
cut off.
not a prostate. Oh, me repeat that.
That's cause for concern.
So
What do you
we pegging
mean?
right? What do you
No, man,
mean?
Jeffrey, I broke up, man.
Cause me hear them talk about say me I talk about that's why I never want to do it on my phone. You know. Alright,
Oh,
you hear me now?
yeah, man, I hear you good now.
You hear me better now?
Yeah,
Alright,
man,
pre,
I
boom.
hear.
So them talk about say the prostate or the male G spot. That me hear now.
So
Essentially.
because
That's what I hear.
what that go on through.
So so with pegging, that is what is happening. The male G spot is being stimulated, and that's why people like it, right? That
Right.
It's yeah, but I think that's just that's not the goal of it. I don't think that's the goal of it.
No, so
I
you
think the
think, all
goal,
right.
I think the objective of it is the mental satisfaction that you're getting dominated.
No, but how would you explain on the part of homosexuals then? I don't think.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
then it's
So
a very
so
sensitive
that means
No,
topic.
yeah,
That's a
no,
very
exactly. But
sensitive
that's the difference. You
topic.
can be
wait.
straight and still like pick.
No, but the question is, so that means like so like, are we saying that homosexuality is a fetish?
What?
You
No, I'm
what?
No, I'm just
no,
saying.
well,
I'm
I'm
saying. I
asking.
don't. No, it's not a fetish. It's obviously just being homosexual.
It's a
But
sexual
I'm saying you can be
persuasion.
straight. I'm saying you can be straight and still be into pegging. Because if the goal was G spot satisfaction, well, no, let me answer that. Prostate satisfaction, then you can have a finger up your ass and see prostate touched.
Like Kanye.
Wait,
No,
what?
but that's the whole point. The whole point is penetration, right?
Hey,
So it doesn't
anybody
really matter what.
Yes,
start
but I'm
them?
saying if the point was having your prostate touched, you can do that with a finger. You don't need a dildo up your ass. The dildo up the ass of pegging is the whole. That's why I'm saying the objective of that is not the G spot, the John or the prostate. It's the female domination of it,
Okay, I
Well,
hear
it's
what
man,
you're
that's a,
saying, but then
being
if you
dominated
put
by
it
a woman.
into no, but if you compare it to a woman now, she doesn't need
Mm.
a 9 inch penis to get off, but she
You
could get
can't
off with
compare
her
that
finger
to
or just a tongue.
no,
Why
you
can't I
can't
compare
compare
that?
that to because oh John, you can't compare that to women because women are attracted to men. The dick the dick of a man is what it's the
no,
man.
no. Is it there a female here? Is it there a female here? And I'm like,
Yes,
and I'm
yes, Shan,
presuming that
please.
she's heterosexual. So people, want she tell me what does she prefer? Does she prefer the 9 inch? Does she prefer the 6 inch, the 3 inch? Because to me, 3 inch is a very sensible amount. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I wrong? Or am I right or am I right? Shan?
You're
Yeah,
wrong.
so Shan.
Um,
No, but Michael Morgan, you can't speak on behalf of a female.
Definitely.
You're right.
Shan, so
Yep.
please enlighten us.
It's like them can't hear me.
I speak for myself and only a few females that I know when I say that I don't really focus on size specifically because some men have the size, they don't know how to use it, and it physically hurts.
Okay, no,
And
so hold on there.
I
Hold on there,
found
Shan.
that guys with a smaller size know what they're doing.
No, but what is the know how to use
Oh,
it? Because I
moves, you
hear
have
this all
hope.
the time. And I know I hear this all the time, like the know how to use it. What do you mean by the know how to use it? What are you
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
for exactly?
What you mean?
Alright. So I am, or yes, I am a very, when I in my sexual life I'm a very submissive person, right?
I'm very faithful girl.
And
Just say that.
and I'm the kind of person I like to please. I like to, yeah. So
Oh, yeah, life is so
some
good. No, no, no. I
some
mean, like
men
being this real.
some men, they feel like stabbing is pleasing because that's what they want to do. But at the end of the day, that's that's not working out. And I realized that guys who have a smaller pool, let's say that, they explore more options than just the stabbing.
Oh, all right. Let me ask a question now. All right. Pre. So, okay. So, I pre. So like some I talk to girls man, them talk about say, yo, them like, the 9 inch, the 8 inch plus hood, them and so forth,
Mm-mm.
right? Them say them like it. So read. So and them talk about say, oh, me like the pan backers and get, stab out and blah blah blah. But pre, so the question is, like, and I've also heard girls say, yo, sometimes the sex don't feel good because they're not fully stimulated. So that means that they're not fully wet, right? So and that can definitely cause friction. So the question is it that you're just not fully stimulated, um why you're not liking the 9 inch,
I
or
don't.
like, could it be that through the 3 inch man now him have to make sure say you're fully stimulated before him go in? So I just want to understand the different levels to this,
Oh,
right?
you want to know the science behind it?
Yes, definitely. Because pre I feel like I'm in a safe space right now, so I just want to say like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, my hood well small, in a life you have to accept. No, no,
Right, so nothing wrong, right?
why the
You're
man in
in
my
the world,
laugh?
right?
No,
Why the
not
man in my
laughing.
laugh?
We're not
The man
laughing.
laugh.
Wait,
My
so
father was small, my grandfather was small, my great.
stop it, stop it,
It's a
stop it,
family thing.
stop,
Sir,
stop,
why
stop,
you know
stop it,
that? Why
stop
you
it,
Well,
know that?
stop it,
because
No,
we are
but
family.
stop
yeah,
it,
I'd
stop
like
it,
to.
No,
I'd like
stop
to
it,
bring up this
stop
comment.
it,
I'd like
stop
to
it.
bring up this comment.
no.
I like
So
to bring
hold
up this
on.
comment. Yo. I like to bring up this comment. Someone said they love the girth more than the length. I want to know if that
Shan,
is true.
Shan, what
Yes,
do you have to say?
yes, yes. That's yes. Listen, it's alright. You see, for me, and I speak on behalf of myself. I
Oh,
know
you
that there are
speak
a lot
on
of
behalf of your vagina?
yes, on behalf of my own. Because I've met a lot
You're
of
a
girls
funny
who be
guy.
like, you know, I say, if him not have a 9 inch, we don't want him. And if him can't go to my belly, we don't want him. For me, that hurts and I don't enjoy it. So it's not a case where I'm not stimulated. I just don't enjoy it because it physically hurts when I have that side.
Mm,
Hold
I
No,
on.
see.
no.
Actually, a crime. So hold on. Because then it gets very, it's very up to the, yeah, well, you'll have many women that say they like the length. You have many women that will say they
Yeah.
like the girth. You have many women that say they don't mind. It can be 3 inches, 2 inches, doesn't matter how you use it. Zine, so
Yeah.
at that rate,
Hmm.
what do you, oh no, everybody, this is open to anybody. Una
Hmm.
personally, in Una experiences sexually, do you believe it? Which one do you think is better? Do you think it's better to be a bigger person or a smaller person?
Bigger.
as in what? As in size? As in wait? I mean, no shit. It's better to be bigger. What? Like,
But no, because you can. Would you rather be 9 inches or 3 inches? You rather be too
of
Somebody
big or
said
course,
too
I'm
rather
small?
be nine
capping.
inches.
You rather be too big or too
Somebody
small?
said I'm capping. That's crazy.
I
Um,
I'm gonna read
me
that
rather be
comment there.
20 if we're being honest. I rather be 20 if we're being honest.
I'm gonna read that comment there.
20?
I'm gonna
I
put it.
like to get cut like knife. All right, so hold on. Yes, let me go back to the whole thing. So what is the border? When does a fetish become wrong?
Hey, yo, anybody can hear me?
yes,
Yes.
Moons.
Oh,
Finally,
Moons.
Moons, you're back. Thank you,
Yeah.
Lord.
There's a comment here, man. Like, I have a pain and choke fetish. I like to be choked until I
Touch me, touch me.
Yeah.
Amuni send that in under. Amuni
So
send that in undercover.
so so
No, no, no,
under that, and I think
no.
that is
We
a
know
fetish
who that
is
is. We
when I
know who
think that fetish is wrong.
All right, yeah. What you know? So when it
That is
comes on
dangerous.
to too far, I think the too far part comes in when you're actually getting permanently, harmed. So with the whole knife thing, if you get actual cuts and scars to your body, I believe that would be a bit too wrong because
Look,
you go walk out a road and people are gonna start notice it and say, "Yo,
look.
this
What
man
I
is
happened
getting
to
a
You
outer
beating."
road
don't
with
need to
look.
fetish
you
Pre
and
don't
pre
walk
need to
with
wrong,
pre
bro.
pre
gentleman
It's not
pre
pam
wrong.
pre
pam pam. Hold
pre
on,
this.
something there.
No, let me say this. Yo, this is my view upon the thing. Yo, you see, sex should be consensual, right? So as long as the two people am into it, everything good.
It
There's
doesn't
nothing
really
off the
matter who
table.
else.
So
Yeah.
so suppose me have a fetish of getting my foot cut off. If I that me like, I that me like.
So then at
You
that
get what me
rate,
I say?
so then oh my god, address you, Jeffrey. So then Jeffrey at that rate, if me and Keisha I do the crime, you saw it, and Keisha is into being butter bruise, like she likes getting black eyes.
Butter bruiser.
So you think it would be fine for me to beat her in half for her life?
Turn Chris Brown, brother. Turn Chris Brown.
Jesus, Almighty
And you
Father.
don't think anything is wrong with it?
No,
uh,
but she like
the
it. She
permission.
like it. She gave you the permission.
I
No, the
I
only thing
swear
would be a
if
problem.
you
The
have
only
a
thing would be a problem
problem.
if you would have a problem with doing it. So if you have a problem, say, yo, woman, me don't want to beat you up them way then. So you can't go through with it.
So
But you see,
all I
if
wanna
she find
agree
a
with
man
Yeah,
will
that.
find that sexy
that's
too.
when
So all I wanna agree with that. That if two people consent to it, then it's no holds barred.
I
Yeah,
feel
me
like there's
believe
a
everybody
limit.
pre.
I,
No, pre, that's my problem. No, you can't enforce your limit on people. That's why I believe in free will. And I believe
but
that a
I am
person
not
should do what they want to
no,
do.
but babes, I am not enforcing my limit on anybody, even if it is my opinion. I am
I'm
speaking
I'm
based off solely my opinion. I know I feel I never
I'm in a
tell nobody say
relationship.
because me so them figure do whatever and stop do whatever them like. Me see people out the road I walk with collar around their woman neck like a dog and because them like it. Me say it wrong but them still a do it. Them not business what me I want to.
Yeah, definitely. Well, as long as you support the people.
So so
No, me
so
not
so
no, I'm not supporting certain fetishes. I've seen men and women cut each other till them bleed and drop down because of that. That's a fetish for them. I'm not
That sounds
supporting
sexy
that.
to
all
I'm
me.
right.
sorry.
So fair, my John.
No.
So fair enough. So I'm gonna see who is on that boat. So pussy. Yeah. Do you believe that if two people are consenting adults, then anything can happen?
Boy,
I mean,
No,
like,
man, no, like pussy.
well, yo, it depends, It depends, cause suppose somebody say, "Yo, just kill me," and them get consent to kill him, brother. That's still a crime.
So you're not on that boat. You think
No.
people need to be okay. Witty,
Yeah,
what say
I
you?
think I think the whole censorship thing needs to be there, because as I'm saying, like yeah, it's your whole personal life. Yeah, we can't judge you on what you're actually into, but at the end of the day, just because you like to do something doesn't mean it's going to be right in any shape or form. So if we know a certain youth, right, like his favorite position is putting the female's head off the edge of the bed and then just ram it till
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
dead.
yeah, 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 yeah,
you
yeah,
don't know. You don't know. You don't know. So short thing.
Yeah. So, but it gets to a point
Crazy.
where she starts to vomit and, she could eventually pass out. It might not seem like much to her in that scenario, but long term effects. She can lose her throat. I know what can go on, but
Throat
I got
cancer.
some, yeah, throat cancer and something there. Like, I
Some
believe once
They
it reaches
follow
a
the
certain point, then
chemotherapy
yeah.
there.
some moons. What say you moons? Moons, do you think once two consenting adults say rare, then all anything can go on?
When you can't hear anything.
Yeah, we can hear you.
yeah. Can
All right.
you?
I have to say, no, brother. I mean, I think two consenting adults can do anything. We have to remember, say, we have to live under the eye of the Lord, right? So once you know do that, you don't allow to do certain things.
What? I did not expect this from you, Mooney.
And so you believe
That's
that
Moon.
even though they consent, they
crazy.
shouldn't. It's that there shouldn't certain things just never go on.
It shouldn't go on, brother. So, mama tell you what got me is a slippery slope. You see, when you start off with a little toes and a little foot and all them something, then next thing you know, when you turn body man, and then we have to accept that.
Mm,
All right, stop it. Mr. Art, stop it.
Yo, Moose find a way to twist
Mr. Art,
everything.
Mr. Art.
Yo, Moose is a different youth,
Really should
Yo.
not. So hold on, all right, because people in the comments are seeming to be on the side that there what our music says that there must be a limit, and a lot of people seem to be on the belief that
Ah,
there should be a limit.
pre this, pre
Certain
this,
things
pre
should
this,
never happen.
All them want a limit, but the
pre this,
limit for
pre this.
limit it stop. There's a limit by the law and
Pre
nature.
this.
Go
No,
on, money.
brother.
I chip in on that.
Pre. Can I say something?
Yeah, go
Can I
through,
say
in
something?
on
Pre.
that.
Remember.
Mm.
Let. Yeah, man. So
Dog, you're
pre.
talking
Remember
about
back years ago when and nobody. No, you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
You hear me
Yeah,
properly? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
remember back in
yeah.
the days when nobody did that so good. I remember a few girl them where they so good. Everybody would them villainize them, and how
Big
much
up them
girl you
girl.
talk about say yo me would have never do this, I would have never do that, and blah blah blah, and all of them something. I will remember who we used to talk about. Yo, them I got too far, blah blah blah. So like already seem like is that so anywhere where the majority says okay, that is what we're saying okay, but then no after a couple of years society move the line a bit further out, so that means more things are welcome, right? And that happens, right? So my thing is what people doing in them bedroom are for them business. It's not our job to police what people are doing in the bedroom. You know,
But
Okay, all right. I'm
if
hearing you. I'm hearing you.
definitely so pre this so pre if this girl will get her throat fuck out till she get throat cancer, a fair thing that you get what me I say. A fair thing that and pre and pre and I support free will. Free will, bro. But don't get me wrong. With free will also comes the acceptance of repercussions. So that is what me don't like. When people do things and then when people do things and then cuss about the results. Yo, she should have known so she would have get throat cancer. So you have to live with throat cancer. I just saw it go. But
All
anything you
right.
want to do in the bedroom, a your thing that.
All right. So no, but because then at that point, and not everybody. All right. Great example that I can use. Yeah, remember you have women in Jamaica that believe that if a guy don't hit them, then him don't love
Don't
them
love
in it.
her.
Yeah, exactly. And at that rate,
Maybe that's
yeah,
true.
but everybody can agree. What? Man, stop it now.
What?
No,
And everybody
no,
can
pre
agree.
this no,
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 wait, no,
no.
wait,
Me,
no.
me, me
Let me
tell you
finish.
why.
Wait, let me finish. No, my God. And a lot of people can agree that you have something is wrong with these women mentally. You have to protect them from themselves. So you don't think that same thing should be applied in sex. Okay, you have people that will go into sex, you have men that will want to draw blood on women. Like they're into
No,
that whole thing. And a woman might
no,
be very, very aggressive sex. They might like
no,
getting
no.
kicking at them eye and all them like something there in the throat being
no.
excuse me.
destroyed and all those things.
That is why I started out. That is why I started out and said it should be consensual.
Yeah, they
It
can be
should. It,
consensual, but that don't
both.
mean say right. You have to protect people from themselves. If
All
people
right,
are left
pre
to
this.
their own
All
devices,
right,
they're
all right,
going to
all
go
right. Let me
and
ask
then
you a
it's
question,
consent.
brother. Like, you have honest, bro. Like, there's so much in life when need to be policed. People's sex life don't need to be policed. I you know
But
the worst part
nobody's
of it too.
policing it.
But no, cause nobody should police it. No, pre. We are behaving like the majority of the people are gonna like them throat to be demolished. Majority of
Ah,
people
yeah,
not gonna
please. A
like that.
different
It's just
Yeah,
examples. A
please,
different
please,
examples.
please,
all right,
no.
all right. Moonsy said one time, same like what, like shit, like Moon is saying about shit fetish.
Yes, I remember what Moon saying
Mm-mm.
like shit. And I remember
What?
Moon saying like feces.
What?
Yeah,
When
The
did I
man
Yes, I
miss
said,
continue.
that
the
episode?
man said two girls, one cup is a masterpiece to blow.
Yes, I continue.
Well, I think we are here now. So, no, I did not say that. That was never uttered out of my mouth. And second half, would I like to say, why everything have to be so violent, brother? Like, yo, motivate here one fetish will just sound like one nice normal thing before. It's always
That boring.
them have to get
Yeah, what?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, what about candle wax? What about candle wax?
Yeah,
Someone in the
Oh,
things like
comment.
candle
that.
wax. Okay, candle
Those are
wax.
normal enough. Those are accepted. Everybody can agree, say, oh, that's fine. Some people might not be into it, but you don't have to be into it to be able to
candle
agree that it's reasonable and
candle
fine.
wax candle
That's
wax
fine.
can't
You
work
can
at
agree with
Jamaica,
it.
brother.
Because I believe in it. Say, yo, at a certain point, a fetish gone too far. Because a man shouldn't be the whole toe thing. Don't necessarily agree with it. The
What? Sucking
people.
toes?
No, the whole toe in ass and them things
Oh,
shouldn't be
no one
visible
does
Yo,
to the
that.
people.
yo,
You'd be shocked.
Me not
That's
stop
something
a
you draw
man
out of
from.
your head.
So
You'd be
wait, so
shocked.
wait, so wait.
That's something you draw
So
out of
something
your
is.
and you'll have people that like, you'll have women that like getting punched. I don't agree with the fetish of men that like to get kicked in the balls repeatedly till them all are piss blood. I don't agree with that. That's a very strange. It's into femdom, and I'm all for it. If you want to be if you want to be dominated by women, go ahead. But when it becomes that you have porn that has women wearing heels and standing on the testicles of men in a fam. And till the man like seriously injuring the men, and the men are into it. That's too far. That's not something that should be up. People if you practice that. Yeah, leave that not
yo,
kind of something that should
yo.
continue. I don't believe that should be a thing, and
Sorry for
I don't
interject.
think a good amount of
Uh,
people would have it as a
all
Sorry
reason.
right.
for interject.
Some
Yo, sorry for
Mm,
somebody
interject.
what you want to say?
Limits
Someone made
has
a
to
comment.
exist.
Someone made a comment. Someone said, what if the fetish is a pedophilia type thing?
That's
Shouldn't
a
that be
great example as
policed?
well.
Should
There
there
has
must
to
be
be there
limits?
has
let,
to
let
be limits.
let me answer that. Let me answer that, please. Let me answer that, please. Come me see it as well. Cause I rubbish the person there. Say pre this,
What?
pre this. We all know a child cannot consent to the sexual thing. So it would be ridiculous to even bring up a child in a this. A child can't consent to sex, and so a child can't be in the equation. So we can't bring up the thing. We are talking about consenting adults talking about what them want to do in the bedroom.
All
That is
right,
we
fair enough.
don't have here pre no little picnic thing. Where little picnic
Fair
come
enough.
from?
Okay, all right. Yeah, I love that response. I love that response. You cancel it completely. All right, I love that. All right, carry on. Michael Morgan,
I
carry
love
on with the
you.
point. Okay.
Um, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of fetish that I genuinely believe that shouldn't exist. Things there has to be limits. Can as Kali said, can no one can if people have to be protected from them, people that are really fucking stupid and they don't know what they're doing. You have to control the behavior of these people. People people can become really fucking dumb. You can't just leave people to their own devices. It can bring about horrible consequences.
I
It's not
mean,
like
yeah, but I
things
think
have
they're
to be.
aware of the consequences and they go
No,
about
they're
it
not.
anyway.
You're overestimating their intelligence.
That means
They're not
all
aware of
right.
it. A lot of them are
Okay,
not aware.
okay. So that means I think the real conversation is educating people on sex, right? It's like sex is too much of a taboo thing within our society, so a lot of people don't know the risk of certain fetishes and so forth. Because I am pretty sure that some man did a think about say, yo, maybe me like pegging, and then right as the man do it, him say, yo, this was a mistake, right? Start bleed or sort of different things and so forth, right? So that means that we should have conversations about these things, so we can really understand, like where these things lead to and so forth. But I don't think we should police people, try and educate people so people can make educated decisions.
Wait, me
But
not
isn't
understand.
that what we're doing right now?
Me,
Definitely.
wait, so we need to teach them how to put things in their mask?
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah,
Why not? Why
I,
not?
I get where you're
Oh,
coming
yo,
from.
there's an
Mm,
excellent question here. There's an excellent question here.
It's
Suppose
the act
the
as a child. Oh,
consenting
that's age
adults,
regression.
yeah, the age thing.
Age regression. No, I'm gonna address Jeffrey first before we move on regression. Jeffrey, what you're shutting ass. What Moon said is correct because you can't necessarily educate people on something like that because it's a very
Yes, you
wide, it's
can.
a very broad,
Yes, you
broad thing.
can.
You
Bro, you
can't
can legit find
you can't
anything
look
on
for
the
any
net. If
if
you're
fetish
interested, you
themselves,
can find
me
it.
and you cannot take the nobody can take that responsibility to
What
teach
you
another person
mean?
things. This is something people have to find out for themselves. They have to look it up for themselves. And I'm
So,
saying that people that will not do that, you
No,
will just go up and do
pre,
it. And I
so,
pre,
remember that.
and that
so
is
like,
true, and that is true as well. Some people are just get up and do it, but then there's gonna be some people who are gonna seek out information before them do something.
Yes, and
You
those are
have to
good
like,
people, and the information is there. You have the internet,
yeah,
information,
bro.
it's there.
Nothing
No,
is
but
wrong if a man get hurt because him be try a fetish. Nothing wrong with
hold on
that.
there,
I
Jeffrey.
feel his
Jeffrey, hold on
decision.
there, Jeffrey.
But we act like something wrong with this. I feel him
No, Jeffrey,
decision.
hold
Where
on there. No, but I think this is kind of a key factor with the whole experimenting in your sexual life because you're not gonna really know what you like until you actually try it, and that's
me know say
why.
me now go like pegging, Me know that for the top. Me the always
You
know
don't
that,
know that. You don't know that. You
Me
don't
know
know that.
that youth. Me know that youth. Me not have to try it, me know. Me did know. Me know from them job. So that thing, the body thing they are the boy thing, Me did know that from the beginning.
All right, so how would you explain people actually getting into it then? Because most sure certain
All right,
man
wait,
never
hold on,
assume
because
them
I don't
like it.
hold on. I don't want it pass the age regression
Mm.
thing that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
posted.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Age
all right.
regression. Let me see. I'm gonna try and find back the question. So you see the
Yeah, I'm
whole
put it back
age
up.
regression thing. Personally,
Somebody says something about
it's not.
bestiality. Please bring up that. That's funny.
Yeah,
Hold on.
bring up that after. Bring up that
Wait, hold
after.
on. So personally,
Bring
the
back this
whole
up.
age regression thing when people want to go into the bedroom and behave a different way. Suppose the cool. Personally I believe that's cool. All right, tone sensible enough, but it can. There's a possibility that it can perpetuate a very very harmful mentality. So the man might Keisha and Johnny might be 24 years old. Johnny likes when Keisha behaves like a 3-year-old and him buy her baby clothes and
That's
pacify
how,
her.
that's
And name YR. Zine, cool. If Jimmy and Keisha left, there is a possibility that Jimmy is going to go out on the road and do very, very bad things. That is my predict. It can, because that's how every sexual thing, it can climb. It's a slippery slope, as Moon said. It can start one way and it can go either it go in a positive way or it can go very, very poorly. And things like that specifically, I think Tinker, the thinker on the basis of morality, so it can go very, 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 very wrong. But it can be very, very safe. So that is why that is my whole basis. And if somebody came to me and said they practice it, I'd say the same thing. I'd say, yo, honestly, do what you want to do, but God go with you. Because it's slow.
Yo, wait till me care if some of them comments say it to me.
oh yeah, man. Me I pre the comments, them, man. But oh yeah, man, Jahknow. But either way, still, like as I say,
I'm gonna
people
break
like what
down.
they like. People like what they like. And honestly, wait, did you guys address the whole bestiality thing?
That's nasty.
Oh, that's just disgusting. That's just disgusting. Like, who can all agree collectively say, yo, them people are sick?
Stop it. Don't do it. Stop it. Stop it.
I don't even know where that comes from, bro. Like, I think the main factor with bestiality is the horse penis.
John.
Yo,
Like,
John,
no,
wow,
honestly, because
wow,
you have size
why?
queens. You have size queens. There's a thing called
no,
size queens. You
seriously.
have women that they're going out, they're seeking something bigger, something
Yeah,
wildly
and then find the house
outside of
and the dance with them.
realistically possible, right? So I'm saying that, maybe in their justification, they just want something bigger.
Bro, what? What? No, if you want
Yo,
something
that's
bigger,
an
there's
interesting
many,
comment.
many means
That's
of
an interesting
carrying that
comment.
out.
Something about furries, like
Mental illness.
bestiality is
No, no, no,
legitimate.
It's a mental
no,
illness.
no.
It's a mental
Yeah,
illness.
bestiality and furries go hand in hand. It's literally the same. It's the same concept, basically. You're just having sex with animals. Furries are just, humanoid animals,
They're just
basically.
pretending to be animals. It's,
Yeah,
it's, it's a mental illness.
but I
Read the
think
Now you keep shaming.
no, it's
Yes,
not king shit. Oh, okay, never mind.
I am. I am. It's nasty. Stop it.
I would
So
rather see them deal with the furries thing than for the actual animals. That one of big one. It's still sick, but lesser two evils.
so you're saying that men that actually, dress up or cosplay as, figures, animal figures, and then go into sexual intercourse, you still think that there's a wrong in that? Because that is in term of role play. It's fair play. They're not they're not hurt. It's just the whole imagination gone wild. That whole concept.
But question.
Yeah.
Shoot.
You was it you who was saying you were the same person was saying that fetishes can escalate basically.
Yeah, of
And
course.
the whole example about, if whoever wants them, whoever they dress like a civilian. So couldn't that same statement be applied to this where probably after that person and that person left and that fetish might escalate. It just gets out of hand.
Or other hand, I mean, yeah, of course, the imagination can run a bit too wild. So, all right, so I'm leaving a partner that was actually okay with my whole having sex with dogs and cats thing. Zane said about the role play
What?
would be
What?
Yo,
What?
What you
What?
say?
whoa.
What you say?
What?
hypothetically speaking. Hypothetically speaking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And
Okay. Okay. Okay.
and
Let's
then
start off the
I go
sentence with
Let,
on.
please let
I,
me
friendly.
I
just say this. Let me just say this. Animals
yeah.
can't consent.
You
No,
So,
can't.
we're not saying actual animals, We're saying people that dress up like animals and then go into sexual intercourse.
well,
So,
ah,
so it's a whole role play matter.
well, let me ask a question. Can I just ask a question?
Yes.
So like, let's say scientists they make a robot dog, right? That look
Where are you
exactly
going with this?
like a dog. It look exactly like a dog, right? It even sound like a dog. So is it wrong to have sex with that robot dog.
Yes, it
Yes,
It's
is.
not.
Yes,
yes.
It's
yes,
not a real,
answer the
but it's not a
question,
real
dog.
dog. It's
It
not a
is.
real dog.
So,
No, no.
let me
Stop
ask
it.
you
Stop it.
something. Why you
So,
want to put your thing in a sitting where bar can go on like that? That
me
makes
the
sense.
yakin, me the yakin.
I gotta ask you a question now. So people don't have sex dolls. People don't have sex dolls and them something
With
there.
a
So sex
different
dolls
Make
reality.
wrong?
it like
No,
How is it?
human.
no, but
It's
these
not
dolls are
real.
no, but listen, these dolls are imitating adults.
Women.
These are
Human.
imitating human adults.
Pre this, pre
Your
this.
dog is not a human.
Pre this. Let me ask this question then, right?
Mm.
Okay. So suppose a man come meet up with a friend, the man say, yo dog, I just have sex in it, and then it turns out say the man they have sex with the man just talk about say, yo dog, I just pull in a girl and have sex in it. So then you find out it was a sex doll. Like did that man really pull in a girl and have sex? No, him they
No,
have sex with a sex doll. So it's
That's
not the
not
same
the
with
you
a
cannot
robot dog.
you cannot
It
it's
don't
you
really have
cannot
sex with a
relate.
dog.
no, it
Let
is
me
not.
ask listen. Move from yourself with a fuckery and tapping line. Can't know what look here, man. I
Wait,
never
but no,
relate.
but really explain to me.
No. No.
So
All right,
explain
No.
all
that
right.
to me. No,
You
just
see,
explain
you
that
see,
to me.
you see. Nico
Alright.
Brinks kind of talk about it. No, Nico Brinks makes a
Oh,
wonderful point.
oh, you man, bring that up.
He's
Bring
saying
that up.
that yo, if you're having sex with a blow up doll, that's just as a kid, it's just as bad because in your mind, you're having sex with a child. That's the
Exactly. So
whole role
that's
play
why
matter.
dolls are made to
Exactly.
look like children.
Yeah. So
Look,
even
Weird.
if
No,
all
no.
right.
it's a
No, no,
makeshift
why you
dog,
want to put
it
your
is still
flex and
mentally
want
wrong.
to know to coming
It's
like
still
dog and I
morally
go
wrong, I
back
should
and
say.
go roof and walk on 4 feet? That makes sense. Yes, or no, sir?
Your shot still the fun. This is crazy.
Okay, so
But let me
I
just
like
say
where
this
we're
thing.
going. I
But
like where we're
let me
going.
say this thing. Let me just say this. There's
Yeah.
no way to police people in the bedroom. Like, how are
But
we
we are not
realistically? Or
policing people. That is what you're not getting.
no, the only thing I care about is this person not having sex with a real child. So if this person want have sex with a blow up doll and dress it a
No, no,
certain
no, no,
way or
no, 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 no.
asking
Yo,
partner
yo,
to dress
oh, oh,
up,
yo, yo,
that's
yo,
for
yo,
them
yo, oi, oi.
business.
Me, I go pre you different if you continue that same
No, but
thing.
that's the next thing too. They ask me. So answer this question. So answer this question
You
now.
hear what me
So
say?
answer this
You hear
question
what
now.
me say?
No,
You
no, but
hear what
pre
me
this now.
say?
Pre this now. So hypothetically,
Alright.
no, but pre this now. Hypothetically, how would you know somebody do that?
You're beginning to sound
Yo,
like. You're
Bridget,
beginning to
at that
sound
point
like.
you gone for a different,
Exactly.
you gone for a
Hey,
different road.
no, but that's the point. What I'm saying, we can't
You know,
police
say,
people in the bedroom. As long as
but
them
we
keep
are
it in
not
the bedroom,
policing
I
people.
fit them
This is
business
a this
that.
is this is a podcast raising awareness. Nobody now police people.
Yeah,
Nobody
but
now tell
Obviously,
you
me I
say
go look.
you can.
No,
listen,
pretty this now.
listen.
So
Obviously, me I go
question,
look
me
on
have
the
a
man
question.
differently. Obviously, me I go look
Question.
on the brother
You
differently.
you look like we are drape up your shirt and I take off your shirt. Is there something that you're doing that we mentioned on
No,
this
no,
Nobody
podcast
this is
try to twist
Nah,
that.
Is
that
everything
no,
okay?
this
Nobody
is
Is
a
try to
everything?
twist
safe
this
zone.
around
Is
He's
from me.
everything
making he's
okay?
making
Nobody
his
try.
point.
No,
listen up.
nobody try to twist that road from me. That's not the point I'm making.
because
The point,
Alright,
because
free.
pre.
because
Obviously, we're gonna look for no, pre. No, obviously, we're gonna look on the brother differently, right? But honestly, we're gonna look on the brother differently. And the truth is, me might not want to around the brother there. That is true. But the point is, I don't believe that this person should be locked out of society because of that. Him like that's what the person like. That's what the person like, and just do it and just keep it in the bedroom. That's my whole point. We can't
but if
ostracize
you
people
just
for where
do
they
it and
want
you
to do.
escalate him, I go on at the child in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Who
Someone say they
says
want more.
that? No, that don't
Someone says
necessarily
they
mean
want
that.
more.
Well,
Because say
well,
the
in alright,
Escalation
hold it there.
eventually.
yo pause
Stop
for a
calling
second.
my
If
name
somebody
and
say
Ryan bad man.
someone says they want to chime in.
You want to chime in?
Yo, yeah. Check the group. Let me just send out the link. I can continue the discussion. Just that mention.
Oh,
Just yeah. Man.
oh, okay, all right. So as me I said still, I think the clear balance is say yo, if you want to do anything in your personal time and secrecy,
Keep it
key
real.
point on the
Keep
secrecy
it
because
real.
if it goes out into society, you're
A
going to
problem.
yeah a problem.
Obviously.
Yeah,
A
obviously.
problem.
But what I personally think once you what you're doing does not, hurt anyone else, if it doesn't affect anyone else, then I don't really care. It doesn't affect me. It
Exactly.
doesn't affect anybody else.
Fuck something is probably more to the bestiality thing. So like, I can fuck like a chicken. Then.
What's
Repeat
that?
that.
I can fuck a chicken.
What?
There are people that have done it.
No.
No,
There are
you
people
can't
that
fuck
have
a
done it.
chicken. You
No, there
can't
are people
fuck a
that
chicken.
have done it.
My
There are
interest.
people that have done it.
Yeah, but
Right?
them wrong. You can't do
There
that.
are people that have done it. I swear to you, it ticks
Yo,
them off.
I've seen a video on Twitter. Like, I wasn't. Oh, don't get me wrong. I was looking for it. It just popped up on my timeline. Feel
Sure,
But
me?
sure.
What you
I mean,
mean,
Wait,
sure?
does the Twitter
Sure.
suggest things to you and like previous thing where do you watch?
Alright.
No, no.
Or people that you
All right,
People might
follow.
retweet.
all
People
right,
I follow might retweet something.
cool.
so the
So hold
reason
on. So
I
because
feel judged.
No, we're
what would
not judging a baby. This is a safe space. This is a
yeah,
safe
No,
space.
no, but I'm not one of those people. I'm not
No,
like
come,
what
talk to
is
me. Come,
Moons,
talk to
what are
me.
you
no no
saying?
no.
Moons, what are you saying?
when you can hear me.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
Yes.
can
hearing you.
you?
All right. So the reason why I did want to ask that is because me know I'm not gonna say no, but why you not say no exactly? Because the way
To
me
what?
see, the way me see it, we can pretty much do anything we want with one chicken. We can kill it, we can eat it. Why we can't fuck it?
No, no, but
Is
no,
it
but
is it a
no,
case
no,
where
no,
you
but
want to explore it?
Yo,
Uh,
Peter want listen to the podcast.
Like
no.
Uh,
Let me answer Mooney. Let me answer Mooney. Like, me can legit answer that. Me can legit answer that. All right. Yeah. So I do get the point where you say you can kill it, you can do all of it, but you can't have sex with it, right? Free, free. There's things in different realms and different levels, right, brother? To have sex with something, the pre like when a person kills something, right? You're a person not just killing it for the fun of killing it. A person is killing a chicken because we're gonna use it for food, right?
how do you
Facts.
explain hunting then?
so
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a natural order of
People
things.
do
The
it for
natural
food.
order is that
People
we
do it for
eat.
food.
Yeah, we
what I'm
eat. We
looking
eat
for
these
fun.
things. That's the natural
Yeah,
order of things.
people do it for food. People do hunting for food. And sometimes people do hunting for like control populations of animals and so forth. There's definitely people who do hunting which is wrong, that like trophy hunting and so forth. I definitely don't support that, right? But get back to the point where me try and make, right? Bro, to have sex with something upon a human level, brother, like interspecies thing wrong, brother. Like upon a on a higher plane of existence, we know we are doing something, and I think everybody can agree with that. Everybody can agree with that. So you are used up or say, oh, we can kill it, but we can't fuck it. Blah, blah, blah.
So
What does
Jeffrey,
that
so Jeffrey,
mean?
so
Yeah,
God,
Jeffrey,
the chicken you
so
gave us
Jeffrey,
to
hold on.
eat for
no, what
Sunday dinner,
So
them down
Jeffrey,
here, I put them penis in there.
could I
Yeah,
make this?
yeah. What
oh
you say,
pause.
Pookie?
My back question for Jeffrey though. So
Yeah.
Jeffrey, even though you might say, all right, like, you bring up the whole argument with the chicken, you don't see something is wrong with someone doing something to a doll shaped in the form of a chicken. You don't
Look,
question it.
as I
You
said,
don't question that.
as I said, obviously this person has a wanting for a real chicken. But my thing is, yo, as long as you're not fuck a real chicken, as long as it's a robot chicken,
You
totally
full of
fine.
shit, and I go back to your dog
Jesus
statement. So
All
Christ!
obviously
right.
you
So
want
hold
for that
on.
chicken because
He
you
bring up
like
back
it.
the
Alright,
dog
move
statement.
on.
All
What
right.
you
So
want
hold
me
on.
to
Say
do?
hello.
Take with the man robot dog? That's what you want me to
All
do?
right. Can
Yeah.
I be heard? Am I being heard?
Yeah. Michael Morgan,
Yes.
what you say?
So as it relates to what Jeffrey was saying, if yes, we can police people directly, like we're not no one might not in your room and stand up and watch your clock something. See, we can police people directly, of course. But at least but that's not a necessary thing to stop people from doing certain things, because there is a moral standard that most people have that dissuades
Definitely.
people from acting. Because for it's just like the whole people fucking goats thing. A lot of places bestiality isn't really a crime, And you have
Ah,
people that don't do it because of the moral
Yo, it is a
ah,
stigma.
crime in
pre,
country in
pre.
some countries,
No,
right? You understand?
Man,
pre.
saying, but you don't have to police it
Ah,
to stop
no,
it
but
from happening.
pre this now. I'll say
It
this.
shouldn't be
Like,
happening.
there's there's one thing about fetishes where nobody never bring up like the whole time, right? PR. What really sparks fetishes is that people like to feel wild and dangerous and so forth, right? Because like I was with a young lady once, and she liked to have sex in public places, right? She liked to get finger in a public because she liked the rush of it and so forth. That is one of
Cool.
her fetish, them, right? Boom. So that's a big part of fetish. Doing something which you shouldn't do. So like you have to understand when a person not doing a fetish because them have a moral dilemma. They're doing the fetish because them know say society kind of shun it. Say, let's do this, let's be dangerous, let's be spicy and so forth, right? So that's why I said that, that's why we need to break down these sexual barriers and so forth, and then people are gonna start view it properly now. So that means at the same time a person won't just do something because it's wild. They're doing it because they genuinely like it and so forth and so. But at the same time, sex is self-expression. So if it's what you want to do at the end of the day, right? So and that's free will, and I'll never bash
You know,
free will.
certain thing enough to do.
All in my head I say,
Facts.
exactly what normalize them a fucking robot dog, I'm understand that.
Jesus Christ, with this robot dog. Jesus, with this robot dog.
I like the comment
Literally.
coming
Wow.
from Kali Layla. The whole the mental thing. That's something might trigger it. So I would say that's somewhat correct because
Yes,
past
definitely.
trauma can lead to you being into things like the whole beating woman means you love them. Yeah, I think abuse from a prior relationship could trigger such a thing.
Oh yeah, man.
And
That they beat mommy, so yes,
you
you
what?
me love her.
What?
Yo, some things that get revealed tonight.
Yeah, I get what you, I
Yo,
get what you're saying. I
so,
get what you're saying.
bro, it's okay. You can we can talk about it. It's fine. We can help you.
Yes,
No man, that could go on
there's
still.
obviously a mental trigger to it. It's a whole self-expression thing, but the mental trigger does play a part into giving it a part of your self-expression. But there's
No,
Definitely.
certain things not fun. Certain things not fun.
no, but don't you think it would be natural at a point where a large amount of people are actually into it? All right, let's
Yeah,
let's bring
like
up
so good.
yes,
But
yes, yes,
but
definitely
no harm not come from
more
that.
more harm
Bro,
will
you
say
know how
more
much girl used to
unconventional.
burn up, bro. You know how much girl used to burn out on it, like no, like really meds it.
Yeah, I get it.
Remember
I
that?
understand.
That
Yeah,
was
I,
Big up
I
crazy.
Lisa
remember
hype.
it.
Big up Lisa hype.
Yo, yeah,
She did the way.
definitely big up Lisa hype. Remember when no, bro, even Sean, look for your gender. I remember when they used to do her. Yo, no, no, you niggas were crazy, man. You niggas were crazy.
Hey, how them used to do me? I
No,
can't
I'm
see.
saying no. How girls used to burn out on the girl them who do it. Yo, remember in high school,
Oh, you
them
know them
used
you
to.
do it.
Well, I don't know, but maybe y'all get the vibe there. Y'all give me the vibe there.
But yeah, I wanted to touch on the more unconventional type of fetishes. All right, are you guys aware of cuckolding?
Definitely.
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
cuckolding. Oh yes.
Yeah, cuckolding. That's basically where you watch somebody else have sex with your partner.
Mm-hmm.
And
Would you
I'm
guys do
saying
that?
no.
No.
That
Mm-mm.
No,
is that
yeah,
is
No,
man.
no, 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 no. But mean like a guy call you if you have sex with him girl and him watch
Oh
you.
yeah, of
Oh,
course.
yeah, man. Of
no,
course.
no, no, no.
Here Unu
I
just is drunk, bro. Here Unu.
the
No
whole
problem.
idea of somebody watching you do your thing kind of strange to me, is it?
No, no problem.
Ah,
No
Just say
no,
problem,
out, yeah,
sir.
man. I
No
done.
Wait a
issues.
minute.
Just say out, man. I done.
If so, if genuinely, if somebody called me, if one of my friends called me and said, "Yo, bro, I want you to do me a favor when you fuck my wife, in front of me, and I just watch." Me say, cool. If it's my marriage, who am I to be in such a disturbance? You know? So I'm like, so yeah, I do. I personally don't
Sean,
mind being seen. So I
Eh,
Sh- Sean, can I ask you a question? A hypothetical question. Come, you love the hypothetical thing.
The hypothetical.
Very hypothetical thing,
Mr.
you know,
Ah,
brother.
Hypothetical.
Sean,
You're
Sean, Sean,
hypothetical thing.
Sean. Pre this no. Just pre Empress, pre this. So pre. So let's say you have a best friend, right? And like your best friend just can't get no good hood in a long time, right? But pre, your man have the magic stick. So
Nope.
are you?
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Did I really do that to your
Nope.
friend?
Nope.
Really?
Find your own. No. Find your own.
Wow.
Me did have to walk through the rivers of Jordan to find to me and share with me. I'm mad, I'm mad.
All right, no,
Yeah,
but
no,
all right,
no.
on a
No.
different
Is it?
spin though. No, on a
No.
But that's a
different spin though,
selfish.
Shan.
That's a selfish.
What
That's
about in the
I'm
selfish.
context of a
being
threesome
selfish.
though?
That's
You're both
different.
getting it.
That's different because
So you
I'm
consider it
not.
that time.
Oh,
I
Jahknow.
I've
Oh,
never.
Jahknow.
I
Mm.
that um. It's different. It's different.
Mm.
So
But
I'm gonna
Eh?
pull my friend on it.
So
Nah.
so that means so pre this now. So Shanza, your problem is that your friend have the magic stick to herself, but I don't know if you share it together.
Yeah. Alright.
Me know that,
Alright.
me know.
First of all, hold up. Alright. First of all, when you make your statement, right? You say if me would give her, see you or whatever. That not gonna work with me. But you see now, just a little moment, we can go and share and experience and whatever. But she can't. No, she can't go in a room by herself. So that not gonna work. Me know that.
Sorry,
Oh, okay.
but basically what you're saying is you don't want a girl to call your man daddy, and you alone for call him daddy and them thing there.
Right, true,
Okay.
right, true, right,
All right,
true.
I can understand that view because it's a whole different world, you know. But at the end of the day, it's
It's
still
it's
sharing.
it's yes, but the thing is there is a certain type of possession. Me not talk about nobody like them are objects, but I don't know if you guys have spouses or partners, and there's a certain level that a threesome is on compared to there being an actual relationship with three of you and somebody else having your partner. Sharing your partner in certain levels will change the entire relation that you're
Oh,
having
Uh,
in
yeah,
the
man.
threesome.
Yeah, man.
Or into like a
It will
polygamous
change
relationship.
everything. Yes. And
Okay.
yeah, go look on it and you're gonna say, all
Yeah,
right,
that's true. I kind of agree with that.
yeah, and you're going to say, I'm used to having this person for myself. Now I'm going to have to use to getting used to sharing with this person, sharing this entire person, not just their sexual, not just their, for a little moment. I have to share them for a period of time. I have to share everything about them, the little moments, the little whatever, every single thing will need to be shared. And at that point, it's going to change from just a threesome. It's going to change entirely.
so yo,
So the
on that
question is, so
Mm.
Well, the
on
moon
I'm
that
got
sorry,
note,
some.
go on moon.
on that note, I just know, anybody else ever been cheated on?
Enough. Beer
Yes.
bun.
No,
Bun.
no.
Beer bun.
So the second follow up question would be like, you the kind of like it?
What?
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 What kind of who likes it
Yo,
beer,
What
man?
kind of sick
What?
shit on
Yo,
moon?
stay
I'm very possessive. I'm very possessive.
No, well,
We
you
Like,
can't
make
do
a
that.
you make a good question still.
No, yeah.
like
Some people into
you
it.
ever
Some
really
people
think
into
about
it.
it? Like you kind of want to watch, like see how them
No,
really
but
deal
that's the
with.
whole
Me like
that's the whole cuckolding thing.
that's cuckolding.
Yeah, that's
Mm?
the whole cuckolding
Moons.
concept.
So wait,
Some
what only thing would I refer to?
No, I know, but like you just bring it up out of the blue, so it's a
so
wonder.
wait, so wait, so wait, so Moony, like moons, I'm sorry. So like is this something that you want to explore?
What something that me want to explore? I mean, it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibilities, We just need to find one youth who can lay some good pipe.
Oh
Whoa,
my
whoa, whoa,
goodness.
You know,
whoa,
he
whoa, whoa,
was
whoa,
right.
No, no, but
Hold
remember
on.
previously when he asked if anybody up feet and everybody did say yes. So that means Mooney, I look at you now. So I want God.
I nominate Mr. Michael Morgan.
Anyways,
Nobody can back
finish
out
finish
now.
this
I
one
want
left
God.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
So
man.
so in the last in the what? You can't view cheating in the same lens as cuckolding. why can't you view cheat? Oh well, I mean, why can't you view cheating as in the same lens as
No,
cuckolding?
because of the whole consent factor. You can consent to cuckolding, but you can't consent to receiving bun.
Well, you know, sometimes them say it better without consent.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yo,
right, that
Okay,
is
that
no,
gives a
no, but
whole
pretty sure.
loyalty.
You're
Like
done.
It's a
Moon is
whole
making a
loyalty.
point. Like he is making a point. I truly must say, but I just think this is reflecting something deep down in Mooney that that's coming to the
No
surface.
man.
You know.
You hear what
All
Kalilela
right, so
say?
hold on. So
Kalilela
in the
say him
last
want
minute,
see one man.
in the
yeah,
last
yeah.
minute.
Let's wrap it up.
I'm going to name some fetishes. I'm gonna tell me which ones are too far, which ones are okay. Zine,
Oh yeah, man.
All of them
foot,
okay.
foot
Okay.
fetishes.
Shut
That's
up.
okay. That's fine. That's alright.
All
It
right,
just can go on.
cuckolding,
That's
You
okay.
can go
Everything.
on. You can go on. You can go
Yes,
on. But I don't want anything.
yes.
throat
No
It's
mind
not
destruction,
for
you.
me. It's not for me.
throat
Okay.
destruction.
Throw destruction. I think that's
Yo,
fine.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
So
I love that.
putting a girl head off of the bed and fucking it
Yeah,
senseless.
And
man.
then
Yeah,
this
man.
Of
Yeah,
course, of
man.
murder.
course.
I mean,
Keep
Throat
on
cancer,
something
brother.
All right, all
Change
right.
our
Jesus
horoscope right this
Christ.
and
Wait, hold on. Why if she have a strap on and she have put your head at the side of the bed and fuck your
All
mouth
right. You're
senseless?
done.
the
You're
wickedest
done.
thing them in the
You're done.
moons. That's what I like
Like,
about you in the moons.
may I have to separate. Fear is fear. You can't expect she alone for taking mine. You have a mouth too.
Okay, all right.
All right, yes. So
Brother, let me say
when I
this.
think so femdom. When I think femdom is too far,
No, it's just
Oh,
what you're into.
No,
Yo, hold on.
no,
Depends.
Why tough?
Depends.
Yo,
no.
Depends.
just because
Depends.
hold on, just because you get your mouth fuck out, don't mean says femdom in a brother.
yo, stop it. Stop
No,
talking.
it
Stop
literally
No,
is.
yes, it's
Moons,
femdom. It's femdom.
moons, please. It is.
Maybe you just like forget your mouth fuck. I just saw it still.
Anyways, yo, man, thank you for coming out. We reached the 1 hour. Beautiful,
But yeah,
beautiful
let's do
discussion.
a brief recap. So we've established that yes, there is a point where it can go too far, and that can be both physically and mentally, because we've established the factor that when it comes on to certain likes and dislikes within the bedroom, it's best to keep
Mm.
it to yourself, and it should not reach out into the actual society, because that's just morally wrong. You'll get free for that.
Man, them
But
don't buy a robot dog.
yeah,
yes,
and
and
the
also yes.
physical aspect now, I think that's really subjective. There's no there's no set limit. It's really a subjective thing.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Jeffrey, what are you saying?
Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with having sex with a robot dog.
Yes,
Anyways, thank
okay.
you for
Thank
coming
you,
out. Thank
thank
you for
you.
Back
coming
it.
out.
Hold on. More my final words, but I want my final words. Over the course, I think my opinion changed. I think everybody for just do what they want to do. Yeah, man. Hold on, I go burn. Bunch of heathens all out. No.
All right. Thank you, Moons.
Alright, guys. This has been episode 5. We discussed fetishes.
When I feel
Tune in
dog,
next week.
like when I
Yo,
feel
shut your
dog
mouth.
You don't,
Yo,
you
vagina
don't
good.
know.
yo,
Yeah,
shut
man.
your
Yeah, man.
mouth.
Jeffrey, you don't know, man.
Yo, shut
Jeffrey,
your
you
mouth.
don't
It
know.
can't,
You're
it
done.
can't better
You're
than
done.
chicken. It can't
Thank
better
you
than
for
You're
coming
chicken in
out,
the dog.
You're
everybody.
done. Okay.
We'll be here again 9:30 next week, Sunday. A very
Next week,
active discussion.
Sunday,
We appreciate the
9:30.
questions and we
I
appreciate the
remember
presence.
remember to like
Thank you and
and
goodbye. Good
subscribe.
night.
You see me? Remember to like and subscribe. Check us out on Jahknow Podcast on Twitter, Jahknow_podcast on Instagram, and you can check us out on Spotify and what Apple Podcast. Yeah. Well, guys,
Okay, thank
thanks
you.
for coming. Thanks for interacting. Everyone that came. We had like 16 at one point, but
So
do the
thank you.
thing.
Goodbye. It's Michael Morgan, Pussy,
Goodbye.
Witty, Jeffrey, Moons, and Shan. Thank you all.